Wait a minute. I ain't gonna say nothing. But here we go. Go, Papa. Little baby. So I'm doing some karmics because I haven't done them. Ha 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 ha. Even if she don't want divine masculine, they keep pretending because if nobody finds out. But it's like people already know. Made divine feminine think it was the karmics, but it didn't work. Put two and two together. So the karmic thought that she could convince divine feminine to allow her. Yeah, because she convinced the masculine to let her use his energy. She thought that she was going to get divine feminine. So it's like this masculine is realizing that him and divine feminine are a lot alike. But he just figured, you know. That's what you get for being so silly. Stick to your path. Because again, him coming back to you or whatever, it could just be a distraction. Because you could be expecting a certain type of situation. And you have to understand that there are multiple people watching. So if you're saying no to this divine masculine, it could be another divine masculine that be like, okay, she's talking about him. She don't think that it's about me. So that way I could come in and do this and a third, blah, blah. They tried to put you into a low vibration so they could continue to take advantage. What's that? So it's like the masculine was watching you and the feelings you first have for somebody, those the type of, like, he wondering, like, when he starts thinking about you or realizing that when he starts thinking about you, he get these feelings, honeymoon phase. That's what I was trying to say. Baby, turn it down. Turn it down. Thank you. No, the volume, not all the way down, baby, so you can still hear it a little bit. Leadership. So they were trying to make you okay with something that you wasn't okay with, and for you sticking up for yourself and clearing your energy and holding everybody accountable for what they did. So once you did that, they realized that you already knew who was behind doing it. But it's like when you saw them, they wonder why you didn't never say nothing. And it's like you already dealt with the situation. Like you played out the situation in your head. So by the time you saw this person, you was already over it, type stuff. Can't pause it. Want to continue to finesse divine feminine with karmic feminine. Reverse it. Steady groove. Take the blame for the. So like the tactics, the little, it was like a play by play, but instead of this karmic having to go through the process of allowing them to stay with her, she's just gonna come. Mari, be still, baby. Gonna try to eat my flower. And some champagne showers. But it's me who gets devoured. They want to continue to finesse Divine Feminine. Like, they just trying to find any way. Because if Divine Feminine cut one of the karmics off, they're going to send in another karmic to betray or deny having anything to do with what happened. They just going to say, like, what are your emotions? Oh, this is for Divine Feminine. That was for your opportunity or Divine Masculine. So, and that could even be that he's trying to distract you from your opportunity. Yeah. So, the person that you're still attached to emotionally, like you're banking on them coming back and it working out, I would focus more on your opportunity. And your opportunity might not be presented to you until this masculine comes. And whatever decision you choose, either the masculine or your opportunity, you know, but you're going to feel like, oh, my opportunity ain't here yet, so I might as well entertain myself with this masculine. Don't do that. Make sure you know. Yeah, just like be on point with this masculine, but like, don't know, you feel me? I don't know. Tell the truth, an announcement. Let loose and dance. Surprise. Yeah, so you finna receive some information about something that you cannot tell nobody, but what was I gonna say? I don't know. I feel like people are coming around to ask you to like try to, you know, because they know you got something coming, but you ain't never told nobody. So that's like, well, maybe if I ask, she'll tell me. And it's like, don't fall for it. So you won against these energy vampires because you woke up every day and tried to make it better. Instead of saying, okay, well, you know, because the third party situation is not where you want it to be. It was to teach you, understand your own value. So when you are presented with your opportunity, you'll be ready for it. The reason why this masculine skipped you is so that you could evolve, because you weren't you weren't valuing your value. You have so much. And then one more. Just because I gave it to you does not mean you fooled me. It was a test for you to see what you would do. Because if you claim to be divine feminine, when you're put in a situation, you would handle it the right way. But people that claim to be divine feminine, in that energy, it's like they're, whoever is like guardian angel over divine feminine, they feel like, okay, well, if this is her energy and this is what she's doing, we're gonna watch it. Like, okay, she's over here now, blah blah blah. And that's why they keep saying, like, divine feminine, sit down because you're doing too much moving, we can't keep up with you. And divine feminine is like, I've been sitting down, I haven't been doing nothing. And it's these energy vampires that are using your energy and, you know, what's that? Messing up your credit. All that stuff, hard work you did, you just gonna let, it's like co-signing for somebody. And then it's also to look at, just because I gave you this divine masculine don't mean that he belongs to you. It's just that how would you handle somebody like him? Would you allow this person to, like, because this person run a good game, and if you fall for it, then you're not ready. But if you see that it's actually, that you actually being ran game on. So to know if you, they said that was personal preference. But don't give up your journey. Love is in the air, it's a mystery. So if it didn't work with this masculine, then that don't mean to give up or to keep fighting for him. Because ain't no way in hell somebody don't know that you sending them signals that you like them and all that stuff like that. They either nip it in the bud and be like, look, this is just sex, or they you know. And if not, then what the fuck? I'm not finna. Sorry. Stop, divine feminine, stand for what you believe in. Papa, hush. It's quiet time, okay? So because you are successful in what you do, people will use you because they feel like they can, or they don't know how to do it themselves. So that's the only way that they would ever be able to participate in stuff like that, is to finesse people and make them do the work. And so some people are like, oh shoot, I gotta good at stealing. So it's coming. You just gotta be patient and make sure that you prepare for whatever it is that you was manifesting. Because and they say, why say you want to be a masseuse and go to school for that and get a degree and all that stuff like that, and then once you graduate you go to do, like, you go work at a salon or something like that. And then they say, well, under my belt it's a degree or whatever. I don't know. So maybe you went to school and got your degree for what you wanted to get it for. But then when you graduated, you wanted to get a job that you knew would pay you without having to go to college, so that you could get your money that way. And that's going to help you invest into what you got your degree for, type stuff. But by you using your luck and intuition, it helped you to realize that things were being said about you that wasn't true, and that's what made you clear your energy. Because you was talking to them and they were saying like, well, your energy was over here doing this, that, and the third. And it's like, I wasn't doing that, but I know who was, because you feel me? And then that's when they talking about something, oh, you a snitch, this, that, and the third. No, shorty, I'm just, and you a thief. Fuck you talking about? You identity theft, you trying to pretend to be somebody that you not, and all type of sort. And so when the masculine told me that, he told me that spiritually. He was saying like, don't be something that you're not. But that was a warning for him. Sometimes, like I said, when you get downloads, it's something that you're supposed to know, not like every time this mop card come out, that's a sign for me to clean up. And I'm talking about the divine masculine cleaning up his act and all that stuff like that. But I know that it's telling me you gotta mop and clean the floors and stuff.